Kevin. I'm Eileen. How you doing?
Fine.
Good. Let me ask you a couple questions. How long have you been playing golf?
About 10 years, off and on.
Off and on. Do you have a handicap?
Nope.
No. Do you play like recreational golf on weekends or?
Sometimes.
What type of work do you do?
I'm in landscaping.
What type of work does that entail?
Right now I just go out and do estimates and do paperwork, talk to customers, collect money. That's it.
Collect money sounds good. All right, let me ask you. These are your clubs?
Yep.
And have they been fitted for you?
No.
Do you like them?
Good.
Good. That sounds good. So you want to have a little bit of help with your chipping, I understand.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't chip. Don't know how.
Well, I'm sure you can. Let's see how you're doing. What I want you to do is just hit a few balls. I will look at you at different angles.
Okay.
Just make sure your surrounding is safe. Whenever you go to the golf range, the first thing you want to do is make sure where you set up to practice that it's safe. And also, I would recommend a little bit of a warm-up.
Okay.
Do you do that when you go out and play golf?
Yeah, if I want to go play golf, I might swing the clubs a few times, stretch a little bit.
Let me see one of your stretches.
Stretches?
Yeah, that you might
Well,
do.
I stretch with the club. I usually I come out like this and I do that here. Do some swinging, stretching myself out. I'll spin back and forth. Usually I would use my clubs up here like this because I'm lazy to hold my arms up, but I just stretch with this.
Okay. So I noticed that you probably don't have any physical limitations. Do you have any?
Nope.
You're fine with your wrists, your back?
Yeah, everything's okay. I have a little tennis elbow, but it doesn't hurt my golf.
Okay. All right, then I want you to do just do what you would do if that was your target right there.
Okay.
Go through the whole procedure, okay?
Oops. Oh. Hey, that's worse than pork. There. 1 out of 3 so far. That's pretty much what I would do.
Okay. You just hit one more and we'll go over a few things.
Okay. That's basically what I do.
Okay, let me ask you something. At this distance, you're using a 7-iron here?
Yes.
Okay, do you chip in any other club, like a 9-iron or 8-iron, or you use...
Usually I try to use the 7.
Try to use the 7. Okay. Now, you understand that with the 7-iron, the ball is going to into the green sooner, and then roll longer, and it moves in with the chip on the 9-iron. Now, let's just tell you 3 of the basic things for the short game. I usually like to use the acronym of BLT. Have you had a BLT?
Not today.
Not today. That's because today's Ash Wednesday. Anyway, the B would stand for the ball in the back of your stance. Okay, not ball here. The back of your stance. Let me grab the ball here. The ball would be in the back of your stance. Your weight would be on the left side. That's the L for the BLT. Okay. And then what I want you to do is just tilt your hands over a little bit to the left. Just so that your hands are a little bit ahead of the ball. Okay? That is going to help you to get the ball rolling and straight. And the club will do all the work. And what you want to do is just take the club back short and stop here. Don't go up with your wrists like this at the end, or bring them like that, or anything like that. Just like we were putting. Back and through.
Okay.
That's all you need to do. So we're going to put the ball in the back of our stance.
Back of the stance.
The weight on the left side.
And on the left side.
and just your hands a little bit left, right there, a little bit of a tilt, just slightly ahead of the ball, just slightly ahead of the ball. Okay, and then you're gonna swing back and through. I've noticed that you've had the weight on the wrong side, and you were kind of punching at the ball. So just straight through. Okay? Let's try to feel those.
To the back. Weight over here. Hand over here.
Yeah, a little bit less. Yeah.
Then just swing to the ball.
Just rock. Start with your shoulder. Right. Okay. Just did about 4 or 5 of those.
Why isn't it going in the air?
Well, this is a 7-iron. Okay. Doesn't have as much loft, but it will. Back and through.
Over here.
Now, usually they don't go much higher than that with the 7-iron. Okay?
So maybe I should use a different club?
Well, it depends on what you're comfortable with. If you like chipping like that, if you like the ball to...
usually that's the way I do it, because I try to just run it up there or something.
Okay. All right, so what you can
I'd never get over sand trap if I had to with this.
No, you wouldn't. Those are good for very close, or even here if you feel comfortable with the club. How about if we try some with like a pitching wedge or a 9-iron, and you can see that if you were in front of a sand trap, I don't think you want to pull out that 7-iron. Same basic things. Ball to the back of your
ball
stance.
in the back.
Right.
Right here, right?
Like this. Weight on the left side.
Weight on the left.
Right. And rock your shoulders like back and forth.
Okay.
That's all right, we'll do it again. Focus on making a divot here, having this part of the club kind of like landed.
Okay.
Okay.
Front of the ball.
Go to that. It's going to help you get that ball up in the air.
This one is different.
And your hands, they're a little bit too much there.
Here?
Yeah, that's good enough right there. You do that again a couple more times, you're going to get up there. And it's good to have a narrow stance in this, not as wide as you would in the other irons. You could have a little bit more open than it, and a little bit open, which means that this leg would be back. That gives you room here to get your hand through. Okay.
Put this back here.
Right. Right.
Let's stand on this one. Hands here.
And relax. Yes.
Oh.
Now you know that they're going up a little bit in the air for you. Now you know that you need to adjust the swing a little bit.
Oh, so my swing's not too fat. To slow it down or something?
Yes,
or?
either maybe just take it back, not as far back. Keep a little shorter back. The same strength in your swing, but just take it back a little shorter. Okay, now you know that one was too much and one was a little. This is how you're going to end up when you go on the range to practice. You're going to find the right pace.
Getting close. Not going in the hole though.
There's a little higher trajectory. There's a little break. There you go. As long as you get the ball within 6, 12 feet from the hole, you should be able to come down with 1 or 2 putts and avoid the sand trap.
In the sand trap.
You stopped it right there.
Oh, I stopped it?
Just get finish with the club right here. And back almost behind the ball. Get your hands forward.
Up here.
Yeah, right. we'll get you going. Relax your arms and get that knees bend a little bit and lift your chin up a little bit. Yes, that's better posture. Okay? Okay. This also gives you your chin here on your chest, kind of like doesn't give you much movement. And here at least you're a little more free. There you go. You get back short and follow through.
Chin up.
Wait on
Hands over here. Feet over here. Open stance. Bend my knees. Whoa, bounce it up.
Okay, that's right. Hit another one like that. And then you yourself will be able to make the little bit of adjustment. Even though that's not a long putt to have to make. That's relatively good.
Oh.
They're getting up. They're going in the right direction.
They feel right. I just think I make it a little shorter.
Okay.
Because I want to try to drop it somewhere.
You might want to have it drop probably halfway up between here and the flag.
There.
It looks good. It looks good. Oh, interference.
Too much.
And now what you want to do is if you feel
I kind of chop that too.
Yeah, a little bit. Now when you're playing and you're close to the green, you can either use that or you can use your 7-iron. Okay. Now when you're back here, a little further back, you can have the same swing, same speed and everything, but then you might go to like an 8-iron.
Okay.
So let's stay here, but now we know we're going to change the club. We're going to do an 8-iron, the same swing that you were doing before. And now what you're going to do now is you're going to have the ball. It's going to land a little bit closer. Okay. This is what we're using.
That was a pitching wedge.
Oh, that was a pitching wedge. Okay. This one is going to be a little shorter, but it's going to roll more. Okay. So what you want to do is not land it as close as the other one. I just want to show you with the different clubs with the same swing, the same speed. Lower trajectory, and it's going to run more. Okay. So based on that, you can say, okay, I'm gonna go. If my ball landed further back, then I'm going to use the 8-iron. This is all the basic swing.
That's too short.
No, if you want it shorter, then just go to your 9-iron.
Right.
Because it's going to give it a little more loft. Okay.
Like I'm trying to force it to be shorter. Not the same swing. Same swing. Chin up, thing over here, weight on this side. It's not the same swing.
No, we're the same swing. It's all right. It's all right.
Uh-oh, almost. Oh.
Okay, that was good. So what I'm just basically showing you is that using the same swing, changing the clubs will give you a different flight, and also it will give you a different distance to aim for. Yeah, that was good. So some people like to chip no matter where they are with a sandwich. They like to chip no matter where they are with an 9-iron. And some people, when they're very close to the green, they might even use a fairway wood to chip up there.
So this is a wedge.
Okay.
Same swing. Last. Weight over here. So it went shorter.
Yeah, it's a shorter distance. So don't forget that with this.
Now this one I can go a little longer swing.
Yeah, a little longer because you want it to get a little closer and it's not going to roll as much. There you go. That's perfect. That's good. Okay. So it all, you know, you can choose whatever club it is that you want. But if you're going to vary a 9-iron or 8 or 7 or whatever it is,
so really from here to there really should be using the pitching wedge with that same swing. It should go. If I do it right, it should go in the hole.
All right, let's see. It was good because you're saying you were terrible. You say you were a terrible.
I couldn't get it over.
Were you topping the balls? Were they going right or left? They were pretty much straight, but just topping.
I don't know. They could either wouldn't go anywhere or they go way over.
It's really chipping is.
I wasn't doing it right. I was doing it from over here, I think.
Right, and the weight was on the wrong side.
Okay, so if I put here, hands a little bit on this side. Head up. There.
Nice. Look at that.
Oh.
Ooh. Perfect. So that's what I want you to do. Now the thing is that if you feel sometimes some people will come.
Might be too much club.
Well, you can also hold the club a little lower on the shaft. Okay, that same club. If you like that 9-iron.
That was a pitching wedge.
That was a pitching wedge. Yes, it was. It's right there. Okay, so if you want, instead of your hands up here, hold it down further down here. That'll shorten it a little bit. You follow me? So that if you like to feel the way it holds and you're a little more confident in that club. Just some people just love a certain club that they like to pitch with. There's nothing wrong with that. It's that what they need to do is just practice a little bit with that club. So this is this one here.
Just a wedge. Back. Just gonna do the same thing, but see if it doesn't go as far. Because that one went 5, 6 feet past.
Right.
Try to do the same thing, but with this one. Do it over here.
There you go. Good.
Kind of.
Okay.
Stop.
Right.
That wasn't the same swing.
Now let me ask you one thing. When you are going to hit this shot, when you come and you're playing golf and all of a sudden you come to your ball and you see your ball there, what is the first thing that you do?
I kind of stand at the ball and line myself what I think would be the proper
target line.
And I kind of do it like this, and then I would get up to it. I mean, I would normally do it from this side, but now I'll be doing it from this side.
Okay.
I'd line myself up. Normally I'd be standing like this. I get to open, I would go like that. Have it move this foot. And keep this one the same way.
All right.
Then I would just look where I want, kind of want the ball to land. And that's where I would do it.
Now, do you say to yourself, I want the ball to land there, or do you actually visualize it?
What I do is I would see how far I am. Where I know the ball's supposed to go. And so I want the ball to land right there, and I'd pick a spot on the green, and I would aim for that, and that's it.
You would aim for that spot. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But they never go there.
Now, do you do that every time?
Most of the time, yeah.
Okay. Now, one thing that we need to, if you want to be consistent, what we need to do is to do that routine, what I call routine, the same way every time. Because if you go here one time and something happened there and you got a little bit upset, and then you go here and then you miss because you didn't visualize or say, I'm going to aim for my ball to land there. You just say, I'm just going to hit me whatever it goes. Okay. So you're going to be a little more consistent if each time you do your technique the same way each time. Okay. What I usually tend to do, and hope that the players would do that, is go behind the ball and assess it, where your target would be. Because things are even in putting especially, just go behind the ball all the time. Just go behind the ball and assess where you want, because it looks a little bit different.
go here and think where I want it to go.
Yeah, and then
you go up there.
usually what I'll do is I'll say I want the ball to go over there, and then I'll look for something within this feet, like this, or a little weed, and I
use that as the line?
Use that as my, obviously that's a little bit off, you know, but pick whatever you think where you want the ball based on the way the green's sloping.
Okay.
And then set your club up to that.
So, okay.
Find your little spot there.
Okay. I see that.
Now you can take the practice swing back here if you want. Or you can take the practice swing there.
I probably would rather take it here. Okay. Normally I would go here or I'd go back here.
Okay. That just relaxes you and you know, makes you a little more sure of that's where you want it to go. Okay?
Yeah, but that's not where I want it to go. My spot, where I want it to land. Now I can see if I can make it land there. Standing on one foot. Too much thinking.
That is. Alright? This back here we call the thinking box. Here's where we do all the thinking. We've already determined where our line is, how we're going to address it. And once you step right in here, just to get your ball ready, you might look at the target once and go.
Okay.
Or just be ready. You did all your thinking back there.
No.
That's okay, because you know you're not going to get 10 out of 10 perfect right now. You're going to practice, and you're going to get to where you're going to get 10 out of 10 within that radius, and then after a while you'll be going 10 out of 10 within 4 feet from the hole. You know, that's what we'll work for. Just relax and bend your knees a little bit. Just relax. Your arms are loose. And now you can make that putt from there, okay? Was off a little, you felt it?
Yeah, no,
target right. Yeah. Now this is a practice green, so it's not like the real greens, which you can probably see the lie a little better.
That was aggressive, but good distance.
You should be able to make a putt like that, don't you think? What we can do is, what I want you to do is I want you to set a goal. What would you set a goal at out of, let's say you take 10 balls, and out of those 10, how many would you like to see within 12 feet?
12 feet?
Or let's stay at 6
6 feet?
6 feet circle from the hole.
7.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be good for you.
Yeah.
All right. So what I want you to do is go to the range. You say I'm going to hit 7 out of 10. And you do that. And take a little notebook or you're a landscape artist and do good figures, so you probably could remember. But if you want, write down how many 7 out of 10. Then keep practicing that, and if you start doing better, then go to 8 out of 10. Practice this distance. And then when you got that pretty much 7 to 8 out of 10 good, then go back a little further.
Okay.
And with the same swing, you need to change your club, or you can use that same club, or maybe take the club back a little further, and then that way do another 7 out of 10.
Should I use the same swing with the clubs better than doing a different swing with the same club?
The easiest way to remember something is just don't change two things. Don't change the club, don't change the swing. Best thing is just keep the swing the same, just change the club. Okay? Because you know that an 8 iron is going to land closer, but it's going to roll.
Right.
Okay? Now, if you're here at 15 yards, and you go back to 40 yards, yes, obviously you're going to have to change your
club
swing. How'd that feel?
I was more relaxed. Little things right this way.
Yeah, you were more relaxed, right? Because at first, when you first started, you were kind of like a little bit stiff. You need to be a little relaxed. It's all comfort. In order to do a short shot, you need to have yourself be comfortable, and you can have the confidence. And you gain confidence by practicing. If you're getting to 8 or 10 times, you go up there and it's a shot there. Hey, it's an easy shot. Pull back here, look at it. Get to it. I'm a pro. I'm great.
Okay.
And you have to have that kind of confidence.
Okay.
So can you work on that on the range?
Yeah.
Right.
I can do this in my backyard.
Actually, you could. You can also set up something where you have like a rope, and then you get shots underneath it with the 7 iron. Get shots over it with a little, like maybe an 8 iron.
Okay.
And then that'll help. No, don't forcefully do this to it.
Right.
Just your regular swing and you'll be fine.
And my swing is fine?
Yeah, it's fine. You feel comfortable and just rock your shoulder back and through and end up right there. Don't break the wrists at the end. You're good to go.
It's good, huh?
But don't forget, 7 out of 10. That might have been the one, and the rest of the 8, you were going to do it right. All right. So then, work on that and give me a call. Let me know how you're doing.
Yeah, thank you.